you?
Good to see you. How are you?
Good. Why do we like gangster films so much?
That's a good question. I don't know. You might know more than I do about why we like gangster films so much. What do you think?
Well, I think I'm just going to ask you another question, and it's going to be, you're so entrapped and you want to escape in your film,
Yeah.
and I can see how you want to get out and stuff. So what's the challenges in your character of wanting to get out of there?
I think she... Look, one thing I'll say about her in general and all the characters, a theme that I love about the movie is it really explores that people are not always what they seem to be, which I think is a really beautiful motif because it's true and applicable of everyone. If you really look someone deep enough in their eyes and really take a chance to know them, who they are, there's always something else, and for these characters it's very true of them, and Mabel is definitely no exception to that. She has grown up in a very particular circumstance in a tough neighborhood, and she's navigating that as best she can. She shares a lot in common with Leonard, who is played by Mark Rylance. They kind of have like a father-daughter-like relationship, and like I said, share similar life experiences and losses, and have this wonderful bond. But that's sort of a brief overview of the...
I talked to your mom for like 5 minutes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
She's
and
nuts.
she's awesome. And she's so proud of you. And one of my questions to her was like, what did you tell your daughter or whatever? She's like, I didn't tell her anything.
That's such bullshit. She told me everything. Everything I know she taught me. And it's even in little, it must be really... Are you a parent?
Sort of, yeah.
It must be very interesting to navigate. Like, it's not maybe always in the big moments that you're shouting, but it's in the... It's in the little subtle moments.
Details.
Yeah, and also witnessing and watching her, I think she leads by example, and I'm very proud to be her daughter, and I'm very proud to have learned from her in every facet. Work of course, but life and family and friendships and how she cooks. So.
Last question. So when you in this film, I saw that your acting was so good. You were like, I saw your frustration. Like, why do you do this? I got all the whys and how come you're doing this? You shouldn't be doing this. And how did you bring that all to come out your face?
I think I'm a very fast talking, high energy person, and I think what was frustrating and what was really fun to explore was having to be very still and very contained. And that is very foreign to me as Zoey, and that was the frustration. It was like bubbling under the surface, this energy, which was a good challenge and important for me.
And you guys were contained on the one location and chronological order, so.
Yeah.
So how was it working with that?
That was the best. That was so cool. I mean, getting the opportunity to shoot a movie on one set chronologically, you're not having to focus on things like. What was I thinking?
The cup on this hand.
Yeah, the cup, exactly. Or what was I thinking a month ago when I shot the scene right before this? You're able to really be present in a way, because the goal of any scene, any interaction or scene, right, is to be present and is to really react, is to really be there with someone. It's very hard to do that when there are those other forces at play. And it made way for a much more present experience.
Great talking to you. You stole the film. You're so the centerpiece of it, so congratulations.
I don't know about that, but thank you. You're so sweet. It's really nice to talk to you.
Good to talk to you, too.
I like your hat.
Thank you,
I like your whole vibe.